And this city shares, the stream of Muqatta Gishon that goes from Jenin down to the Mediterranean. And also he's a former member of the Knesset from the Labour Party. I think he's going, to present a PowerPoint. But before, our question to him will be,
Can you close the lights? Which is better.
How do you sum up, the need for cooperation from a municipal perspective, from the Kishon stream and beyond?
First of all, I would like to disclose to you that when the contract between Teddy Kollek and the mayor of Bethlehem was signed, I was the head of office of Mr. Kollek.
We used to threaten.
So he was a very good teacher.
Yes.
I was listening very carefully to the discussion taken at this platform, and I arrived at the conclusion that both sides have to put aside from the conflict all the day-to-day issues. To deal with the day-to-day issues, departing totally from the conflict. It means water, which I don't understand in this subject, pollution, all the subject raised by Mayor Farajun and others, because what is connected with the day-to-day life is none of the business of the conflict. Later on, the world, together with the same sides of both sides, we shall accelerate efforts, at least to sign for 50 years contract of Hudna between us and the Hamas. Why 50 years? I am now 70 years of age. I intend to live another 50, and I want to see the results. Why I'm here? I'm here to show you a model which is succeeding on a daily basis. This is a model of my city. I'm the first mayor who was born in Haifa. And from my very early childhood, I was taught by my parents to live together with the others. And we are doing this in Haifa more than 100 years. Exactly 115 years. The person who initiated this system, which I would like to share with you, is the first mayor of Haifa, a Muslim by the name of Hassan Bey Shukri, who was leading the city for 40 years. When he was leading the city, the Jewish community was very tiny. The Jews were the minority. And he decided to embrace the minorities. And all the mayors who came after him, and I'm the 10th in the row, we are following the footsteps of Hassan Bey Shukri. When we now indicated 70 years of his birth, I convened a special city council, and I brought his nephews and the workers he employed those days to tell about this giant. And 3 years ago, I felt that I have to go to the archives, and I found the signpost, the declaration that the Jewish community published when Hassan Bey Shukri passed away. The wording was exactly like the wording when a chief rabbi is passing away. They gave him the honor. They ordered all the Jews to close down and to go to the Muslim cemetery and to pay to the person who was leading the city in such a clever way. The major road of the city, where the city council is situated on, is named after him. And now I show you in pictures the model we succeeded to build. And I'm being always questioned by people who are coming from outside, mayors, head of states, presidents who are coming nearly every week to see me. How is it possible that it works? And I must confess that I don't have an intelligent answer. Why I don't have an intelligent intelligent answer, because the Jews are the same Jews, the Palestinians are the same Palestinians. So how comes it it works in Haifa? 20 minutes away up north in Akko, it doesn't work. 1 hour downside in Tel Aviv, it doesn't work. And 1.5 hours away in Jerusalem, it doesn't work. Recently, I arrived at the conclusion that we are lucky in Haifa that 3 celebrities never set a foot in Haifa. Who are the 3 celebrities? The 3 celebrities are Muhammad, Moses, and Jesus. They never came to Haifa. Nothing is holy. We have nothing to quarrel about. We can compromise on any issue. And we can embrace each other. And this is what we are doing on a daily basis. Go and come and see all my quarters, and especially the new ones which are being erected recently, and go and see who is living there. You will see a Palestinian name, a Jewish name, a Russian name. Everything is mixed. And this is the right way to do it. And there are 2 elements, and recently 5 of my twin cities in Germany asked me to come around and to see the refugee camps and to give them advices. And I said, if you want, bear in mind deeply 2 elements which you have to carry it out in the same time both. You will never succeed to absorb these refugees. The first element is to give unlimited honor to the other. I checked in all the fiscal systems, there is no taxation on honor. Give it in masses. And the second element, give the other to feel that he is your partner, that he is a part of the building of your city. And this we succeeded to penetrate in the minds of the Jewish and Palestinian people in my city. And this is what is going on. And now, 5 minutes of pictures. This is Haifa, and you see it's in 3 languages. By law, everything is being published in 3 languages. The signposts in the roads, my letters, my cards, everything in 3 languages. This is Haifa, up north, the 3rd biggest city in Israel, 300,000 inhabitants. This is the only city in the world, half of the inhabitants are university graduates. This is the smallest city in the world with the highest number of Nobel Prizes in science. This is a major port of Israel, the major university site, and the major high-tech site. Why I'm indicating all this? Because I came here to suggest that we all will share the advantages of Haifa. I tried it when I was member of the parliament. I initiated, together with the governor of Jenin, to set up a high-tech park, Zoher Manasra, to set up a park of the northern Jenin and the southern Gilboa. What I believe, הלו, אתם בסוף, קצת שקט. שקט. I believe that if 2 people are working together, or sitting together one next to another in school, they will never fight each other. Therefore, my first decision when I entered office, the 6th of June 2003, was to open up all the Jewish schools for Palestinians. If the parents want that the kids should study in a Jewish school, please, you're welcome. This is the only sect which has 3 opportunities to give knowledge to the kids. Jewish school, a Palestinian school, and a private school. And we are investing a hell of a lot of money in that. This is a city, this is the largest port in Israel. And now we are constructing a port, a new one, which is going to be the 3rd biggest in the Mediterranean. This port is being run by the port of Shanghai. We have 4 twin cities in China. Shanghai is one of it. and the port of Shanghai is the 5th biggest in the world. And they are going to run this port. Why are they going to run of this port? Because they want to indicate Haifa to be the outlet port for the Far East and for the Arabic countries and for the Palestinians, and Haifa is the outlet. This is a place. I would like to see Palestinian headquarters in Haifa. I would like to see Jordanians headquarters in Haifa. Why not? This is a port. We have the most modern transportation means. We have a train, we have a light train, we have buses, we have a funicular, and we have an underground. And we are the most, look how it looks. The left-hand side, this is not in China, this picture, this is in Haifa. You see the underground and the funicular. This is the biggest high-tech park in Haifa. During my period at office, it grew up from 70,000 square meters to 300,000. All the big names in the world are here. Why are they here? Because they came into the conclusion that all the R&D centers, they have to situated in Haifa, because we allow that the production can be elsewhere. And this is what we suggest to the Palestinians, and this is what we suggest to the Jordanians, to Egyptians, and to ever. Come, join us in making together R&D centers. I believe very much in the Palestinians. They are industrious, they are clever, they learn quickly. Always I'm calling you that you are the Jews of the Arabs. Very clever. If we are getting together, if we both are joining forces, we are turning this area to be a paradise. I can guarantee this. Because look what happened in Israel. You see, the person who got on the stage here said, look, the West Bank is 43% of refugees. I'm not fainting, because my country is 98% of refugees. So what? Start to look to the future, not backwards. We assembled people from 104 countries, speaking 78 languages. And from this, all these people we melted to be a kind of a nation. It's not yet a nation, but look the successes. He just was indicating here that the personal income per person is $30,000. No, he's not right. It's 42,000. He gave the numbers of 2013. We are now in 2016. 42,000 is more than 85% of all the countries in Europe. So I'm clapping hands? No, I'm very worried. Because I want the Palestinian to be very near to this. Because if you have a neighbor who is poor, it's not his problem, it's my problem. I want to join forces with the Palestinians, with the Jordanians, with the Egyptians, with everyone. We are not going to go anywhere. We know how to learn, we know how to fight, we know how to join forces. This is not the way to stand here and to mourn and to cry. We want to look to the future. And we know how to do it. Look, Intel, look what we have there. IBM, Yahoo, Intel, everything we have. H&P, everything we have. And in big scales, the R&D center of Intel is the biggest in the world. The R&D center of IBM is the biggest in the world outside of the United States. And this is my new target. This park I'm building now. I'm investing $200 million, even not one penny from the local budget. I would like to position my city to be the center of research of medicine. Medical equipment, digital health, and medicine. How it started? My mother, late mother, whom I love very much, died when she was 58. When I came into office, all of a sudden, I found out that I have 200 people in my city which reached the age of 100. I went to their birthday. Each man I went to his birthday because I thought it's contagious. And one day knocked on my door the representative of Guinness, and he's telling me, the oldest man in the world is living in your city, 113. Believe me, friends, I'm calling him every day. It's contagious. I want 113, and he's still producing wine. So I decided, what I saw in that when I went to the birthdays, that the high life expectancy is coming up, but life quality is not going beside. We are going to be there in medicine. This is what we are building. Why? Because we have a very high standard medicine in Haifa. We have one of the best faculties in the world. We have 3 Nobel Prizes from this faculty. Please join us. Come with us. Do it with us. For you people, for the world nation, we can do it. And we should be best. Only 2 days ago, I inaugurated the most advanced research center of cancer in my city. Why not to have the Palestinians in it? They are good because if you go to my hospitals, the best professors are Palestinians. The best professors are head of departments, Palestinians, and this is not something you compromise on. This is medicine, you have to be excellent. They are excellent, the Palestinians. Okay, also our culture areas is combined. Now we are celebrating the Feast of the Feast, the Muslim ones, the Christian ones, the Jewish one, everything together. Around 500,000 of people from all over the country are coming to join it because it's interesting. You see all this is together. The Boy Scouts are mixed. We are doing it, and we are very happy that it happens in my city. This is the way the main road looks in Christmas. I saw a post in the internet that somebody went to Bethlehem, where Jesus was born, and he said, please knock on the door of the mayors of Haifa, learn how to celebrate Christmas. He said to the municipality of Bethlehem. We are doing it from the bottom of our heart. It's possible. Join us. Don't moan, do. We shall help you and we shall be beside you. All the best.